good morning. It is a beautiful morning.
I'm trying to figure out if I've got you in the picture because of the. I think it might be looking.
Then stop it and start over.
Oh, I know it's a live. Go ahead. Go ahead. You're on there now. I can't start over.
Yeah, stop it and start over.
No. Everything if I do that.
Well, they're going to have all this on the beginning.
That's
if you
okay.
don't.
Go. Just go.
Okay. Debbie Do.
Yeah.
You're a funny girl.
I am.
Okay, so when we started our bus transition to move out of our house and into a bus, we bought the best batteries that there were, we thought. These were military batteries, and we bought them from a guy out of Colorado Springs. And they have served us very well.
Yeah,
But when they came to the end, they just came to the end.
they did.
We were conserving electricity any way we could, and still 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, boom, it'd go
Yeah.
off.
We have everything off except maybe sometimes we had the fan on and sometimes not.
And the fan is a DC fan, so it doesn't pull much.
And the inverter and the internet.
So we were blessed. Deb had set aside a little bit of money because lithium batteries are not very cheap. And so you can see in there if you'll, all you're seeing is the end right now. You're gonna have
Right,
to go around
right.
to the side to get a picture of what they look like.
Okay.
But we bought 4 batteries. Now, our friend Aaron, he suggested that we get 6, but it wasn't in the budget. So
Really wasn't the budget to get 4, but
it
we
wasn't
did it
in
anyway.
the budget, but Deb
Out of that emergency
had-
fund.
had blessed us with setting aside some emergency money. So we were able to get 4 of the batteries. And so far, I'm very pleased. They're actually working. I did break one thing while I was changing the batteries out. Broke a
Shunt.
So we can't really see what the batteries are doing right now, but we've already ordered that. And I also forgot to do something that I would really suggest you do if you're going to be working on batteries and you have a metal ratchet. Then be sure and wrap it with black tape, like electrical tape,
Yeah.
that whole handle, because you can see this right here. That used to be a battery bolt, and it got a little welding on it. So I don't know if you can see that or not, but it certainly got welded. And it was a little scary. Debbie got a little shook up.
We were on the phone with Aaron. Aaron,
So
what's going on?
here's our other batteries. These are the ones that
Yes.
came out. Now, just to let you know, there's 12 of them there, and they weigh, I believe, 130 pounds apiece. They're heavy enough that I have a lot of difficulty picking them up. Now, I can tip them up, but it sure feels heavy. So I think they're about 130 pounds apiece. We already found a company in town that will buy these from us.
Right.
They just buy them for the weight, for
Scrap
the
metal.
scrap metal. Yeah.
Yeah, and the ones you're replacing it with weigh.
Oh, they weigh 64 pounds.
Yeah.
The new ones do.
And there's 4 of them.
And there's 4 of them, and they have more power than these do.
Uh-huh.
So we're actually saving an awful lot of weight.
Uh-huh. And this frame in here, you want to talk about that?
Sure. Now I bolted that to the frame that you can see, if you can see the top of it in there. It's bolted to the frame, and it comes down, and it's up about 3/4 of an inch from the floor, because we didn't want all that weight on the floor of the bus. So
With these heavy batteries that were in there.
right. So this is going to lighten our load considerably. And also I'm using the frame this time also to make sure that we
Just keep it off the base.
keep it off the
So
off
we'll
the
walk
floor.
around to the other side and look and see if we can see the name of the kind we got were eco-worthy
Eco-worthy, because
Yeah.
they were the cheapest ones we could find.
with all the features that we wanted.
Right. Right.
and they are 260 amp hours. And
We have to pull everything out to get to them.
yep,
Our
everything.
job today is to put.
That's our job
organize.
today, reorganizing.
Uh-huh. Let me show it to them.
Yeah, sure, you might be able to.
Okay. You might be able to see this back here. They are eco-worthy, 12.8 volt, 260 amp hour. And they've got a little lightning thing down there.
And he
So-
wired them so they're 24 volt?
Yes,
Yes.
they're 24 volts, so that's why I had to do them in series and in parallel.
And here's all our safety cutoff things over here that
Yeah.
Mr. Aaron
And
put
the only
in there
thing I
for
ruined
us.
is that little shunt up there. Somehow
That
we
little
pulled the wire
shunt,
and broke the little receiver
which
on top
is way over here. Oh, stepping on your foot and your
Okay.
fingers.
of it. Fingers.
Way over here, this little thing is what we broke a wire on.
Yeah.
So that's going to be fixed.
So isn't
a few
that
days.
exciting news?
It's so exciting because we now have when we woke up this morning, we still had electricity
this morning
Yes.
without running the generator or anything.
and left our refrigerator on all night
Yeah,
and all that. So,
absolutely.
Today-
Show them out there where we are.
yep, this is where we are.
We're
We're
in
out
the
at
forest.
Cinder Hills in the forest, Coconino Forest. And we'll be leaving here probably tomorrow or the next day. And so we're going to get everything packed up back in there like it's supposed to be.
Absolutely.
So anyway, just thought you might be interested in that. 200. Now we have 520 amp hours at 24 volts. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay. Okay. Love you guys and talk to you soon. It's so bright out here I can't see.
What'd you say?
And this is in the tent. I said it's so bright out here I couldn't